Did you know there are magical creatures that change color with the seasons? Well, there are. In the frosty, shimmering world of the Arctic, where temperatures can drop to a chilling 50 degrees below zero, lives a small, fluffy creature with an enchanting secret. Yes, friends, we're talking about the Arctic fox. This fox is no ordinary fox. Oh, no. It has an extraordinary ability, a magical trick up its fur. You see, the Arctic fox changes its coat color as the seasons change. In the bone-chilling winter, it wears a thick white fur coat that would make snowflakes jealous. This white coat not only keeps the Arctic fox warm, but also acts as a camouflage, blending the fox into the snowy landscape, making it almost invisible to predators. Pretty clever, right? But what happens when the snow melts, and the endless white gives way to the brownish gray of the tundra in the summer? Well, our little Arctic fox isn't left out in the cold. It switches up its wardrobe. The fox sheds its white winter coat and grows a new one that is brown, matching the summer landscape. This color change helps the fox stay hidden from predators, even in the summer. It's like the fox has its very own superhero costume for every season. Now let's talk a bit about the Arctic region where these foxes live. The Arctic is a vast, icy wilderness at the top of the world. It's incredibly cold, and it's home to a variety of animals that have adapted to survive in such harsh conditions. The Arctic fox is just one of these amazing creatures. Isn't that fascinating? A fox that changes color. But wait, there's more to learn about these cool creatures. This was just a sneak peek into the mysterious world of the Arctic fox. We're about to dive deeper into their life, their survival skills, and some fun facts you won't believe. So buckle up, because we're just getting started. Ever wondered what a day in the life of an Arctic fox looks like? Well, let's dive into a typical day for these fluffy white creatures. As the sun peeks over the icy horizon, the Arctic fox wakes up from its cozy burrow, built deep in the snow to protect it from the frigid temperatures. The fox's day begins with a quest for breakfast. Despite the frosty weather, it's got an excellent sense of smell and hearing. Even under a thick layer of snow, it can detect the faintest scurries of a lemming or vole. With a quick and agile pounce, breakfast is served. After a satisfying meal, it's time for a bit of play and exploration. Yes, even in the Arctic's harsh conditions, these foxes know how to have fun. They leap and bound in the snow, their white fur blending perfectly with the snowy landscape. This snowy camouflage is a nifty trick of nature, keeping them hidden from predators and unsuspecting prey. Now, let's talk about resilience. These little fellas are built for the cold. They can withstand temperatures as low as 58 degrees below zero Fahrenheit. That's colder than your freezer at home. Their thick, bushy tails aren't just for show. They serve as warm, cozy blankets during those long, icy nights. As the day winds down, it's time for the Arctic fox to retreat. Back to its burrow it goes, curling up in the snow. Despite the freezing outside temperatures, the fox's burrow is surprisingly cozy. A good night's sleep is essential for another day of survival in one of the world's harshest environments. And there you have it, a day in the life of an Arctic fox. From hunting to playing, to braving the cold, these creatures are truly remarkable. They've adapted brilliantly to their icy homes, showcasing an incredible resilience that leaves us in awe. Hard to believe, isn't it? These foxes sure know how to brave the cold. What does it take to survive in one of the coldest places on Earth? Now that's a question that might give you chills. But guess what? The Arctic foxes have already figured it out. These fluffy creatures are like the superheroes of the snow, mastering the art of survival in a place that many wouldn't dare to dwell. Let's talk about their diet first. You might think that food is scarce in such a frosty environment, but Arctic foxes have a diverse menu that keeps them going. From lemmings, fish, and birds to berries and seaweed, they can enjoy a variety of meals. And when food is hard to find, these resourceful critters can even survive on leftovers from larger predators. Talk about being flexible, but that's not all. Arctic foxes have an amazing wardrobe too. They own a thick, plush fur coat that not only changes color with the season, but also keeps them cozy. In winter, their fur turns white, blending in with the snowy landscape, and in summer it changes to brown or gray, perfect for the warmer weather. But the real magic is in how this fur provides insulation, keeping the Arctic foxes warm even when the temperature drops to minus 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that's what I call a cool coat. And let's not forget about their super hearing power. Imagine being able to hear a small creature moving under the thick layer of snow. That's exactly what these foxes can do. Their keen sense of hearing helps them locate their next meal, even when it's hidden under the snow. It's like they have their own built-in radar system. So, they have a flexible diet, an amazing fur coat, and a powerful sense of hearing. All of these combined make Arctic foxes the ultimate survivors in one of the harshest environments on our planet. Wow, Arctic foxes are truly ultimate survivors, don't you think? Scene script. Ready for some fun facts about Arctic foxes? Let's dive right in. Now, when you think of foxes, you might picture a fluffy orange creature. But Arctic foxes are special. They have a beautiful white coat in the winter that camouflages perfectly with the snow. As the seasons change, so does their fur, turning brown or gray in the summer to blend in with the rocks and plants. Talk about a fashion-forward animal. Let's talk about their paws. Ever walked barefoot on a cold floor in the winter? Brr! Well, Arctic foxes don't have that problem. They have fur on the soles of their paws. This keeps their feet warm and provides a good grip when they're walking on ice and snow. Now, let's talk about their ears. They're much smaller than those of other foxes. This isn't just to look cute. Smaller ears mean less surface area to lose heat from, which helps them stay warm in freezing temperatures. Did you know that the Arctic fox has the warmest fur of all the animals in the Arctic? Their dense, multi-layered fur can keep them warm even when the temperature drops down to minus 70 degrees Fahrenheit. That's colder than your freezer at home. Arctic foxes are also pretty good at playing hide and seek. But instead of closing their eyes and counting to 10, they use their incredible hearing to locate prey under the snow. They then leap high into the air and pounce, breaking through the snow right onto their unsuspecting meal. Last but not least, Arctic foxes are not picky eaters. They'll eat just about anything they can find, from fish and birds to berries and seaweed. They're also known to follow polar bears around, hoping to snag leftovers from the bears' meals. And there you have it! A few fun and interesting facts about our furry friends from the Arctic. They're not just cute, they're smart, adaptable, and amazing survivors. Isn't it amazing how much we can learn from these Arctic adventurers? So, what have we learned about our furry friends, the Arctic foxes? Quite a bit, haven't we? We've journeyed into the icy realms of the Arctic, uncovering the mysteries of these amazing creatures. We've seen a day in the life of an Arctic fox, how they play, hunt, and survive in some of the harshest conditions on Earth. Remember how we talked about their incredible color-changing coats? In the summer, their fur is a dark, earthy hue, helping them blend into the rocks and tundra. But when winter comes, their coats become as white as the snow around them, making them nearly invisible to predators. It's like they have their own magic invisibility cloak. We've also learned how Arctic foxes are ultimate survivors. They're built for the cold, with their thick, warm fur and the fat stored in their tails. They can withstand temperatures as low as minus 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that's a real-life superhero power, don't you think? And don't forget those fun facts we shared. Did you know Arctic foxes have such keen hearing they can locate the exact position of prey under the snow? And remember, these foxes are not just survivors. They're also great travelers, capable of covering over 1,000 miles in a year. Now it's your turn to share the magic of Arctic foxes. If you enjoyed learning about these fascinating creatures, why not help us spread the word? Share this video with your friends, your family, and even your teachers. Let's keep discovering and learning together. The world is full of incredible creatures, each with their own unique stories and superpowers. And who knows? The next creature we explore might just be your new favorite animal. Remember, every creature has a story to tell, and today we heard the Arctic fox's tale. Don't forget to subscribe to keep learning and sharing fun facts about the world around us. Thanks for watching, and share this video so more kids can discover the magic of Arctic foxes.